I guess it started an experiment, so I'm working on it. Right in front of me is something that I carry in my... I don't know if this thing is temper. Anyway, this little again is made by... I also have a size bear. Now they're not cheap. They're not cheap bags, but they're well worth using. This one for 2.5 years. This one for about 1.5 years now, and they're on a daily basis. Move this one out of the way so I can show you what's in it. When you open pocket here, it's got a place for ID. I don't lenses, and I wear contacts, so I carry a couple of lenses. This pair, this one's got some older pairs in it that are some these pack. So this is a flap that I don't know if I can actuate with one hand here. I'm gonna give it a try. See if I can put the camera with my feet. Actuate the flashlight. It's crank up. I know this is not the greatest video. This crank up is bright, and it is mini. It's on a keychain. Pick that up at Harper's, like $2. So that's an emergency. I have a pair of scissors, a rubber there, but for some reason it's just a ring. I have a couple more in there either. These are that you can use. They open up, made out of spring steel to hold it, help you keep the condition out. It's a deer antler, drilled a hole through it. I have a look of there we go again, buffering again. I have a stock flint, and I use this to nap the flint and make arrows. Container with an open flip top. It's like for a long time and just kind of stayed there when I packed. Small spoon, I think. Oh, buffering again. Alright, a pair of tweezers, and this is first pocket, a emery board nail file, small magnifying glass that I could use to start a fire or get a split empty tuning fork there, and I don't know exactly why the tuning fork's in there, except that my dad gave me the tuning fork, musician stuck in there, and you know, sometimes things get stuck in weird in there, but it kind of reminds me of my dad, so... Okay, so the first pocket. Here comes the second pocket. It has the mic lenses, a cleaner, small container, a pair of those, and I put these kind of go along with the that I've got. If you had some black plastic bags like that to kind of into things or hang something on your camp if you were forced to camp out outside, those always need this. Once again, I can hold my knees or something. Show you. I hate shaving my legs. Wish I'd never. But a rock to sparks for a campfire. Hands. All right, what else? this is awesome. I've always carried this around with me. This has got my opener on, and a tiny little mirror for signaling, looking at yourself very careful. Buffering again. It has a glass in it. It also has a, I don't know if you can see. It also has one of the several blades. Knives are very important when you're in a survival situation. Okay, so that's that. What else have I got? These are medical grade open. Good for nail cleaning, cutting back ripped up skin, thing we needed, and they're tough enough that you can cut a piece of wood with them. Had to. In fact, multi-purpose little tool here stays in there as well. The repairs. Everything needs a couple portable tandons. And a box of beet powders. Put them in some plastics. These are miscellaneous. Some body wash, small bit of soap if needed. Some body lotion. I repair on a regular basis, some exfoliant. I'm keeping buffering, and I'm keeping because condom could be rinsed out and used to carry water. You use as a that. And in this box, it's just a little gum or something. I have flints down there. These are needles, sewing needles. So these curved needles here can be used to skin in an emergency. And just you never know when you could use it. Small in there, well, and there's more Neosporin in the bottom. Wow, great. Try to escape me. So, throw this here the best I can. My flints. On me at all times. This goes with me everywhere I go. Spoon and fork on it. And this is probably from the. It's in shape. It's very wobbly. It does have a spoon on it, and that is a good thing. Never know when you might. All right, this is a Leatherman's tool. They've been being thrown away because it was covered in rust, and I cleaned it. Screwdriver. Open it. I'll show you. It has. Oops. Stuff on the back here. It has bits in it. On some from. You go. Where are you? And the other says when spiders were kind of dark in here. When spider webs, they are tied up. Sometimes they're kind of messed up. Oh. Glass for starting fires. I think that's about it in here. And then on the back, I have a secondary for starting. Not good as the ferro rod. That's what I carry with me at all times. If there was a sea of any kind that was ever stuck out in the woods, or in a situation where I needed to take care of somebody, their well-being in a bring again. My that I carry around weigh a ton. I mean, all the little magics, but consider that a value I can value that is worth having. But that's about it. And I do what kind of thing live stream and show you what all bag might. Now there are a couple things I'd like to add to this bag. One of the things I plan on adding to it is a container of sort, like small pill bottle. I just turned my own video on. Pill bottle or something that I can put some antihistamines in, and maybe some vitamins and some various things. Something that if you got stung by a bee might stop you from going. So add that available that will fit inside the bag, and the bag is pretty tight. There's a lot of stuff in this little teeny bag. But okay. See y'all later. I pack this stuff back up. I don't know anybody was watching was live. And get your own little temporary out bag for your purse if you're a lady, or he carries enough stuff in there that in the truck can make his home. He would to do so with what the bag. I usually do the same in my car. I have it in there with some miscellaneous stuff. Always be prepared. It's the Boy Scouts motto. The motto. Anyway, it's never. Bye.